Welcome to Bible Story. Part 6: Abraham and Isaac. Abraham was a good man who believed in God. Both him and his wife, Sarah, were old, and although they dearly wanted children, they had none. One day, God told Abraham to leave his home and move to a country called Canaan. "If you place your trust in me," God said, "I will make you the father of a great nation." It was a long and difficult journey, and it was many years before Abraham and his people finally settled in Canaan. God spoke to Abraham. "All the land you can see will be yours for always," he said. "You will have as many descendants as there are stars in the sky. I will give you a son. You will be the father of a great nation that will last forever." God's promise sounded almost possible to Abraham because he thought he and Sarah were too old to have children. But he trusted in God and knew he would keep his promise. One day God spoke to Abraham. "Abraham." "I am here," Abraham replied. "Take your son Isaac, whom you love so much, and go into the land of Moriah, and offer him there as a burnt offering. I will tell you which mountain when you get there," God commanded. Abraham loved Isaac more than anything else in the whole world and would never do anything to hurt his son, but he knew he had to obey the voice of God. Early in the morning, Abraham got up and put a saddle on his donkey. He called for Isaac and two of his young servants. They all went together to chop wood for the sacrifice. Then they started on their journey toward the place God had told Abraham to go. When they finally arrived at the exact place God had told him of, Abraham started looking for large rocks to build the altar. Carefully he placed one rock on top of another until the job was done. After that, he placed the wood, which Isaac had carried, on top of the altar. Then, after looking around one last time, he had to do the very hardest thing he had ever done in his whole life. He gave Isaac one last, long hug, and, with tears in his eyes, he tied up his son and placed him on the altar. Of course, Isaac didn't want to be sacrificed as a burnt offering, and Abraham, as a loving father, didn't want to do it, but they both knew they had to obey God, so there was no struggle between them. Abraham picked up his knife. He raised it high in the air above his head. Just as he was getting ready to kill his own son, he heard the voice of the angel of the Lord cry out from heaven. "Abraham! Abraham!" "I am here," Abraham replied. "Don't kill your son. Don't hurt him. For now I know that you fear God. You love him more than anything else, even more than your own son." Abraham looked up, and there right in front of him was a ram caught in the thick bushes. Abraham quickly untied Isaac, then caught the ram and put it on the altar. Abraham used his knife to kill the sacrifice, then used the torch to light the fire. There on the mountain, Abraham and Isaac worshipped the Lord together. They called the name of that place, "The Lord Will Provide." The angel of the Lord called from heaven to Abraham a second time, saying, "Because you have done this and have not withheld even your son from me, I will bless you, and you will have many descendants, and all the nations of the earth will be blessed because of you." Abraham and Isaac walked down the mountain together, rejoicing that the Lord had provided the ram and made another great promise to them. They met the servants at the bottom of the mountain, and they all started on their 3-day journey back home. Thank you for watching. If you like this video, please press the bell button, like and subscribe.